In the house, we're here with Marc Schmid at the Airush booth. We're going to talk about the kites. Let's talk about those kites.
Awesome. So we got 7 kites in the range. It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but we can break it down into the core series and the more specific type of riding. So right now we have the DNA, which is our entry level and school kite. That's a very versatile kite for your first time riders, but it's also broken down into, no one pump, really robust for those schools that, have a lot of lessons and they need something that's easy to repair.
Down and dirty, simple.
Exactly. So yeah, first time riders, really good as their price point or package kite. From there we got the next step up, which is our Lithium. That's the Delta hybrid kite in our range, and it's by far the most popular kite in the range. It's super versatile. It's got a huge wind range. This year we've actually increased the top end of the kite. A lot of guys love the grunty aspect, but they really wanted that kite to go into the next level. So a lot more wind range, and they can really edge and push it out of the window. Ideal for those guys that are always hooked in, whether it's wave riding, doing their first jumps, or continuing on in their jumping and looping, or basic free ride.
So basically a one kite quiver.
Yeah, exactly. From there we have our new kite called the Union. The Union is by far one of my favorite kites right now. Ideal for those riders that are jumping off the Lithium after 2-3 years of riding and looking for something that progresses their riding into more of the advanced high performance based. Exactly. So if I'm a wave rider and I'm playing around with the unhooking aspect of it, or I'm looking for going wake style, maybe doing my first handle passes with it, or jumping, kite looping with it, it does it all. So you can have 3 boards, different boards on the beach, go in, change your board, do something completely different with the kite. So it'll follow you through that whole type of riding and disciplines. So yeah, that's the new one. That's my favorite one. From there, then we got more specialty kites. We have the Wave, which is 100% wave focused, ideal for super drift stability, very quick in the window. You can pivot it on a dime, so when you need to catch up to the wave without that immense power that you don't want when you're wave riding. You want to really use that board when you're wave riding. The Wave kite is the right one for you.
So the kite won't outrun the wave.
Exactly. Or you're getting pulled off the back on some of the other kites. You want that kite to be exactly where you want it to be when you're riding on the wave. From there we have the Razor. That's our 100% freestyle and wake style 5-line sea kite. No bullshit there. That's what it's built for.
Pretty much just engine and steering wheel.
Exactly. So all the pro riders, they're really gunning for those sea kites, and all those really avid unhooked freestyle riders, and the Razor is definitely for them. From there, then you have the Vantage. The Vantage is our race kite. Again, for anyone that's interested in foil riding, something that's high aspect that sits super far forward in the window to match that board speed. That is the ideal kite for you. Then from there we have the Diamond, which goes along with their Diamond board, and that's the female specific kite. It's not just a kite that has been designed with pretty colors. That's not the concept. It's a completely different kite designed specifically for lighter, more importantly, female riders. It sits further forward in the window, and it's designed around a shorter bar throw. So with that shorter bar throw, you're still getting that same D power that you get in any other kite in our range, but with the female rider with shorter arms, they want to be able to stay comfortable and stay in that locked position while they're riding. So instead of reaching up to depower or fully sheeting out, keeps them nice and easy to use.
Now let's talk about the bars.
The bars, okay.
You have 5 different bars.
Yeah, 5 different bars. Right now, this is the progression bar, coming from our analog bar of last year. It's our basic bar with the standard brain quick release that's featured on all of our products as such, so it's easy to put together and quick release. It comes in 1 bar length, which goes from a 45 to a 52. We recommend that bar length from 4 meters up to about 14 meters. Then we go into something that's more adjustable called the core. This is the core bar, replacing our smart bar of last year. As you can see, we've added some new floats, molded floats. This, just like the smart bar from years past, is the only bar on the market that goes 4 sizes in one bar. So right now it's set at the 52. It can go to the 45 down here, but more importantly, it's got a full pin system that you can take off that, swap down the cuff, drop the pin in, and you got a whole new 2 more sizes. So you got 55 and 62. So this bar can be used throughout the whole range, from the very smallest 4 meter all the way up to the very biggest at the 18 meter. Again, it's following the same quick release as our entry-level product, so it doesn't matter what bar you're using in our range. You still have the whole brain quick release, fully swiveling below, double PU tubing to reduce wear while you're sheeting in and sheeting out, the lock and stopper ball, so when you're riding and you want that little rest while you're riding, and the pull trim strap. There is debates on pull versus cleat. Not to worry. With all of our bars, you can actually replace this system and put a cleat system that we offer aftermarket.
So pretty interchangeable.
Exactly. So whether or not you want to replace it with something that's, you know, more your style of whatever bar you're coming from, we got a solution for you no matter what.
Awesome. And here we go to the next one.
A little bit more specific in the riding. This is our bar that goes with the Razor. This is the AP bar. It flies on a 5th line. And what you'll notice is the massive reduce in diameter. So this is an extremely thin diameter. If you just grab that, you'll probably notice how thin it is.
Nice and grippy though.
Yep, exactly. There's always a debate on how thin you want it when you're freestyling. Our wake style and freestyle riders like it this thin. They can grab it really hard and do their handle passes. I kind of compare it when you're doing chin-ups and stuff. When you have a really big grip, it's a little bit harder to do those type of chin-ups rather than a tighter grip. You have a lot easier and you fatigue less. It also comes with a medium chicken loop, but it has the extra large chicken loop that comes with the bar, so you can swap it out and ride it with a bigger chicken loop for those wake style and freestyle riders.
Now, is this comes in one size or is it interchangeable?
It is one size, which goes from a 41 to a 48, but we have a screw right here instead of rivets, so you can unscrew it, cut it, drill a hole in, make it as small as you want. So some riders even just have it where your hands are.
So you can make it as tiny as you want it.
Exactly.
Awesome. And finally, the last bar.
This is the diamond bar. It is designed around the diamond kite, so it does have that shorter bar throw, which is specific to the diamond, so it responds to that kite. It's got the smaller chicken loop, so it brings the whole system a lot closer to the rider, so it's easier to grab the pull for the trim. And it runs on a 41 and a 48 width, like the AP bar, but again, it's designed around the kite and the speed of the kite. It also has a thinner grip, just like the AP bar, so freestyle riders are looking for it for easier grip, but female riders are looking at it because they have smaller hands, so it's a lot easier for them to grip as well.
Awesome. I noticed that you've got the screws on here, so the girls can cut this bar down also.
They can cut it down. There's always an option, and we leave it there for their own discretion.
Now, for more information on all the bars and all the kites, where can they go?
For all the information, size, specs, all those details, you can go to airush.com.
Thank you so much, Marc.
Thank you.